So guys, I have a very important update for every one of you. As many of you that are in the crypto space, I have this important update to share with you all. Now, this is a channel of the Crypto Prophets, and I would like you to share this video. I would like you to share this channel, share it to as many persons that you wish to get updated, that you wish to get this information, okay, that I'm going to be sharing with you guys right now. So I wouldn't really go into very deep details, but for those that are in my channel, there are the ones that would have access to this information, and I'm only going to give you guys a clue of what you should expect, but the clue I'm going to give to you is also going to be of help to you. So now, without wasting time, let's talk about this chart. Now, if you take a look at this chart, if you take a look at this indicator, now you're not going to find this indicator anywhere else outside the channel of the Crypto Prophets, okay? Because the parameters and everything, I designed it myself personally. So now I need you guys to observe something. If you take a look at this indicator, we have this white line and we have this red line. Now this white line seems to be coming down, and when it finally came down and had an intersection with this red line, we saw Bitcoin shoot up, okay? Now when it was in the process, or during the process of coming down, we had some ups and downs for Bitcoin, okay? Now this was in the previous cycle, okay? This was around the past cycle, let's say from the month of March into the month of September, October 2024. So now guys, if you fast forward over to this particular cycle, you would see that we are having something similar, okay? We seem to be having this white line coming down to have an intersection with this red line. So now I want us to notice some similarities, and I'm going to be sharing them with you, and I'm also going to be showing you some patterns, and these are the patterns I would be watching out for. Now, like I told you all, this is the channel of the Crypto Prophet. I am the Crypto Prophet. You would not find any information like the ones that I share anywhere else. Nobody's going to share this with you. The whole crypto space, I am different. I would call the dates, I would call the time for you. Now, take a look at this pattern. This white line seems to be coming to have an intersection with this red line. So now, this is the question, okay? This is the question. This is the million-dollar question. Now, are we going to have the same occurrence repeating itself here like we had here? But now, we need to check certain parameters and see if we would also find some similarities, okay, in order for us to conclude and know that, okay, something similar that happened here is likely also going to happen here. So now just take note of this, guys. When this white line began coming down to meet with this red line, we had the price of Bitcoin first touch this red line, and if you check here, the price of Bitcoin has touched this red line as well. Then we had another drop which came close to this purple line, and then we had another drop as well in this other cycle coming close to this purple line as well. But now this is what we need to, when we had the price of Bitcoin jumping from this red line up, surpassing this white line, okay? When Bitcoin came up, had a pump from this red line coming up to this white line, now we had a rejection, and that rejection led to another fall for the price of Bitcoin, and this gave us a lower low, and this contributed towards forming the bottom, which led us to this huge pump that we had. But now here is the question. Let's assume in this particular cycle, the price of Bitcoin pumps up again and gets to this white line. If this happens, how are we going to know if we would have a rejection or if we would just have a continuation pattern towards the upside? Because here at this point, when we had the price pump up exceeding this white line, we had a rejection at this point which led us down. I know this freaked out a lot of people. A lot of people felt the price would still keep on going down, and then we just had some few ups and downs. Then finally we broke out and Bitcoin attained new all-time high. So now, how are we going to know if the same scenario should repeat itself, if we are also going to face a rejection like we did here, perhaps come down, or if we are just going to have a continuation pattern without experiencing any rejection whatsoever? And you see Bitcoin pumping, getting out of this white line, and you just see it going up. Okay, so now here is the answer to that question. Take a look at this indicator, guys. Okay, this indicator below. Now we have this white line and we have this yellow line. If you guys observed, now when Bitcoin pumped from this red line, came all the way to this white line, okay, and then we had a rejection here, this indicator had given us a clue. Now what was the clue? The clue was that this yellow line failed to cross this white line. This is what I need you guys to take note of. Now this yellow line failed to cross this white line. So as this happened, as this yellow line failed to cross this white line, Bitcoin had a rejection and came down. Okay, and then we had another rally again. We still had another failed rejection. We had another rally towards this white line. We still had a failed rejection, and all this while this indicator was still battling to cross this white line. We had not officially crossed this white line yet. But now guys, take note of this. As soon as this yellow line crossed this white line, what happened? What happened to the price of Bitcoin? Now let's check it out and see. You can see that as soon as the yellow line crossed the white line, Bitcoin broke out and began pumping up. Strong bull run. Okay, so now this is the same thing I, the Crypto Prophet, I would be watching out for. This is why I said follow the Crypto Prophets. Ensure you are in my channel. Follow the Crypto Prophet. Listen, I am expecting Bitcoin to pump up to this white line. Mind you, this indicator, I told you, you're not going to find it anywhere else outside the channel of the Crypto Prophet. I'm expecting Bitcoin to pump up to this white line. It would get to this white line. But now here is the question, and here is the cheat code. Are we going to break out of this white line and keep on going up without facing a rejection? Or are we going to face a rejection, come back down, consolidate more, and then the next rally up, we break it and we don't come down, just like we had here? Are we going to have something like this, a rejection, come down, consolidate, still play again with this region, and then have a pump up? Or are we just going to have a rally up just like that without coming down to play within this region? That's the $1 million question. So now, how will I know this, and where am I going to get the key from? The key lies with this yellow line and this white line. So if this yellow line crosses up to this white line, and I see that we've had a cross towards the upside, that's when I would know that officially we are likely not going to have a rejection. But if Bitcoin gets to this white line, crosses this white line, and I see that this yellow line is not anywhere close to this white line, that would be a sign that we are going to have a rejection, just as we had here. Okay, just as we had here. We had this rally. Okay, everybody felt the market would keep on going up. Then we had the rejection down, still came, played within this region. Then the next one we had a breakout, because the same pattern you see here, this white line is coming down to this red line. We are having the same similar pattern here. This white line is also coming down to this red line. But whatever the case is, guys, this looks bearish, but if you look at it critically, this is bullish. It's just that the patterns varies. The patterns vary. So guys, we are very close. We are very, very close. Very, very close to a breakout for Bitcoin. Because right now we are playing within this region, just like we played within this region here. And the similarity seems to be so strong. So this is what I have for you guys. So you need to join the channel of the Crypto Prophet. Ensure you follow me in all social media networks. Ensure you are in my channel. Like I told you guys, I said I'm going to change a lot of lives. Listen, Rome was not built in a day. You see these secrets I'm sharing with you, you're not going to find them anywhere else. Trust me. And I know this. So this is why I'm not sharing so much or going so much. There's no need for that. Okay, you need to be in my channel. You would gain access to this information. I know these secrets and I work with them. Okay, so the next part of this video, I'm going to be sharing another chart with you all, so you guys can see and know exactly what to expect in the days to come. Okay, so that will be all for this video. Let's head on straight into the next part of this video, then we call it a day. Take a look at this. Alright guys, so now I need you guys to take a look at this indicator. Okay, now this indicator was developed by me, the Crypto Prophet. You're not going to find this indicator anywhere else, and you're not going to see it anywhere else outside the channel of the Crypto Prophets. As a matter of fact, this indicator carries a lot of parameters. It carries more than 200 calculations inside. I personally developed this indicator. So guys, let's take a look at this chart. This is a Bitcoin dominance chart, and I just want to share something very unique here. Okay, we're going to make reference to that indicator for you guys to have a better understanding. Now, if we take a look at this indicator, let's import in some lines. Don't get confused with these lines I'm going to import. Let your attention be at these extreme ends, these extreme points of the indicator. We have extreme points number 1, point number 2, point number 3, point number 4, point number 5. We also have the other points as well, which are below here. We have here, we have here, we have here, we have here. Okay, so just take note of those points. So let's bring in this. Alright guys, so now if you take a look at this indicator, okay, you would see that this green line stands for the top and this red line stands for the bottom. Now we have the yellow vertical line. This yellow vertical line stands for the top of this indicator. Then we have this other red vertical line. This red vertical line stands for the bottom. So we have the top, we have the bottom, we have the top, we have the top, we have the bottom, we have the bottom, and we have the top finally. Okay, so now if you connect these points to these points, you would see that this particular point is getting close to touching this green line. And if you connect these points to these points to these points, you would see that we touched this red line and then this indicator started going up. So what I need you guys to understand is this: anytime this indicator touches this green line, we always have a red candlestick forming in the Bitcoin dominance charts. Anytime we get to these points, the next candlestick that forms is always a red candlestick. And whenever we have a red candlestick, that signifies that the money or the amount of money or the amount of liquidity flowing into Bitcoin would be reduced, or is getting reduced, and rather this money is entering into the altcoin markets. So this is actually a very good indicator and a very good analysis that tells us when money is about flowing from Bitcoin into the altcoin markets. So this indicator was developed by me. You're not going to find this anywhere else. So right now, guys, we are getting close to this green line. So I had to mark these points. Mind you, when I marked these points with yellow, this yellow line stand for the top of the Bitcoin dominance. So after these yellow lines, you would always observe that we have a red candlestick forming. So let's go into the Bitcoin dominance chart, guys. Let's take a look at this. Now, guys, this is a Bitcoin dominance chart. Please don't get confused, okay? Let's take a look at these points. Let's remove the lines. Now, if you notice, this was where we had the yellow line, the first yellow line. What followed next, guys? A red candlestick. And then we had a decline in the Bitcoin dominance. Can you guys see this? Very clear, evidence number one. Now, let's bring back the lines again. When we had this red line, okay, this showed that money was flowing back into the Bitcoin dominance. Money was flowing into Bitcoin, and this affected altcoins negatively. This is why you saw this significant rise, okay? This started in the year 2022, okay? So now let's bring back the lines. Take note of this second yellow line. When we had this second yellow line here, signifying the top for this indicator, we had the next candlesticks to be red. Look at it, guys. Look at it. We had red candlestick here. We had another red candlestick here, just like we had here. Okay, so we had the same thing here. So now let's bring back the lines again. Take notes. This is evidence number one. Evidence number two. Let's take a look at evidence number three. Let's remove the lines. Now you all can see evidence number three. The next candlestick that formed was a red candlestick, and then we had a decline. Okay, for some days we had a decline. We had this, we had this. Here we had a green candlestick anyway, but the next one that followed was a red candlestick that formed a lower low. This candlestick dumped lower than the closing point of this candlestick here. Okay, so let's take a look at the next one. Then you can see when we had another red line, this showed money was entering into the Bitcoin dominance, and then you saw that it started rising again. Okay, so now guys, ever since the month of June 2023, we have not had another yellow line. When I say another yellow vertical line, I am simply referring to the top of these charts. Okay, let's bring it back. I'm referring to the top of these charts. Can you see this? This was the last time in the month of June 2023 that we had this chart touching this this yellow vertical line and this green line at the top. This was the last time we had this intersection. Since the month of June 2023, this chart has not come up to this point. So right now, guys, what do we have in front of us? We have these charts coming close to this green line, and this is why I had to put the yellow line here. Okay, so now guys, currently this is where we are. We are in this point, and this is close to touching the green line. So what does this mean? This signifies that the next candlestick, this is coming from me, the Cryptoprophet, the next candlestick that would form here would be red. Did you hear what I said? The next candlestick we should be expecting to form would be red. This is the theory of the Cryptoprophet, and it would not fail. This is why you need to follow the Cryptoprophet. Listen, I'm going to put money in the hands of people because I have these secrets. These secrets lies with me. Send an email, tradingexploits7@gmail.com. Check the descriptive part of this video below. Send an email and you would be attended to. Listen, guys, this is not something you can deny based on the pure facts from the charts. I am the Crypto Prophet. Based on these charts, based on these pure facts from these charts, you will not find this explanation anywhere else. Take a look at this indicator. Let's bring in these lines again. Okay, so now since the month of June, we have not touched this green line. This is how many days? Let's calculate this. For the past 665 days, we have not come up to this green line, and 665 days later, we are touching this green line. So I am of the opinion that the Bitcoin dominance is about breaking. I know the dates, I know the time. This is why you need to follow the Crypto Prophet. So for me, this is the best time to invest into altcoins. And I have coins that would hit $1. As a matter of fact, we are inside some coins. There are a lot of coins I can give to you that would change your life. Follow the Crypto Prophets. So now, before I end this video, let's take a look at how many days we've been in this range. Okay, let's calculate the number of days we've been inside this range. So guys, approximately 1057 days we have been within this range. For 1057 days we have been within this range. This is very exciting. Very, very exciting. For 1057 days, guys, we have been within this range. So do you think this range is going to break? Do you think this pattern is going to break? Do you think the altcoin market is going to break this pattern that it has been in for the past 1057 days? This is almost 3 years. Getting to 3 years now, we have been following this pattern. So in my own opinion, guys, this market is going to break. And I, the Crypto Prophet, I know the dates, I know the time. Do you know why? Before I end this video, guys, take a look at this. This is coming down, right? This indicator is coming down, isn't it? But if you take a look at this chart ahead of you, or in front of you, sorry, if you take a look at this chart in front of you, it is going up. So what does this mean? In conclusion, guys, this is a bearish divergence. So at some point, guys, this chart is going to go down. So what does this mean? This means there is a massive buying opportunity for altcoins. But now this is going to be for a very long term. For this chart to go down, it will take a long time because this trend has been here for the past 1057 days. So who knows, it may take another 1057 days or even more for this chart to come down completely and obey this massive bearish divergence it has been in for a long time. But for the short term, I, the Crypto Prophet, I am of the opinion that the next candlestick that would form here is going to be red. So this is why you need to follow the Crypto Prophet. So look for ways to connect with me. Send an email, tradingexploits7@gmail.com. Check the descriptive section of this video. You would find the email there. Send an email. The agents there would respond to you. You will not find these informations anywhere else. I know the dates, I know the time that these things are going to happen. So ensure you are with the Crypto Prophets. So that will be all for now, guys. Thank you so much. See you in my next video. I remain the Crypto Prophets. God bless you all. Thank you.